Welcome, Pirate fans, to another episode of Questions with. Today's guest is VC women's basketball student athlete Talia Taufaasau. Talia is a two-time All WSC North player, a two-time CCCWBCA All State player, and recently signed a letter of intent to attend Cal State Northridge in the fall. Welcome, Talia.
Thank you. Hi.
Well, congratulations. You just signed on Wednesday, D1 scholarship. We're excited for you. I think you're excited.
Yes, excited.
Awesome. So premise is simple. I got 5 questions, and you fire off your answers as honest as you want. Question number 1, why did you choose Ventura College?
Okay, so this one's actually kind of a long story, but to kind of make it short, I guess, out of high school, I didn't have, a ton of looks. And I wasn't sure, I didn't really know much about JUCO. So I had committed to a D3 school, signed, had everything in order, got my roommates. And then late in the summer, Ned actually called my dad, just kind of, checking in on me. And I was kind of iffy about it, committing to the D3 school. And my dad told him, and he offered to come and meet us, talk to us. So he came with Hester and we went to this burger place and literally sat and talked for 4 hours. And I talked to my dad. I was like, you know what? I wanted to go away for school. He obviously told me about kind of the JUCO route, and literally the weekend before school started at BC, I decided I wanted to go.
So that kind of ties into the second question, is because you went through the recruiting process twice, once in high school, once at Ventura College. Now, what's the difference and what did you learn from BC compared to that high school experience?
There's not that much of a difference between high school and JUCO. Just I learned for sure is to be proactive. I know in high school I kind of let other people try and recruit for me. Let's see who had connections to certain schools. And coaches definitely help you out, but what you have to learn is you need to reach out just as much as they do. Keep a communication going, make connections that you think you can make, and just kind of take the help you can get, but also do things yourself too.
Well, part of that recruiting process ties into academics. So academics are a big part of being a student athlete at Ventura College. What are the student services that you had available that you used to help you succeed in the classroom?
One of the main ones, both my freshman and sophomore year, I was in the Cove a lot. I didn't have my own laptop, especially my freshman year. I did a little bit my sophomore year, but there was a lot of online coursework. And that was just kind of a place, a quiet space you can go and just focus and do your work. And then even the teachers there, everybody that I had was pretty flexible, understood kind of the schedule of being a student athlete. Sometimes you're away for games and you wouldn't be able to attend a certain class at a certain time or whatever. And they all pretty much understood and were willing to work with me through that.
Well, that's awesome. Okay, so 4 is kind of the softball question that we usually have. What was your favorite moment on the court at Ventura College?
Okay, so there was a bunch, but I guess my favorite overall was my freshman year, the Irvine Valley game. I guess the whole game, but the ending, because that's when we realized that we made it to the state tournament. And that year it was at Ventura College, so it was even a little more special because we get to play on our home court.
Nice. All right, the last one is kind of something you can give. Give some advice to an incoming Ventura College student athlete. You've had a ton of experiences, from being committed to a Division III to the weekend before school starts, coming to Ventura College, and now playing, giving the opportunity to play Division I women's college basketball. What's one piece of advice that you can give?
Mainly just have fun. You're there for 2 years. The JUCO experience is definitely different. And if you're like me and you go to a JUCO away from home, you're on your own for the first time. And then in terms of athletics, you're surrounded by like-minded people who are there for 2 years to get out and to go on to a different university. And then for me, I met some lifelong friends for sure. And just 2 years there it was fun. So just have fun and enjoy it.
Well, you kind of brought up a point in that advice about living on your own. You're semi-local. You're from Santa Clarita, the Canyons. You're not very far, but you decided to move here. That experience, what can you tell someone that wants to get away but not too far away yet, because they're younger and they're still learning? that
Yeah.
experience of living on your own, what do you think that's going to do to help you, 30 years from now?
I mean, yeah, I was really only an hour away, but I was far enough to where just on a daily basis I had to do things. I had to grocery shop on my own. I had to learn kind of how to adult a little bit, but at the same time, if I wanted to go home for the weekend and do my laundry, I could do that too. So yeah, just it taught me a lot, just kind of to how to be on my own. I didn't know how to grocery shop before. I didn't, like what to buy. But yeah, it was definitely fun, and my parents were still kind of not too far away to help me out if I needed it.
Awesome. Well, Talia, thank you for coming on the show. Congratulations, on 2 great years, and congratulations on your scholarship to Cal State Northridge. We can't wait to follow you and watch you at the next level. You're a pirate for life. Again, thank you for being on the show.
Thank you so much for having me.
No problem.